All right, hey everybody, and a happy Monday. We're starting off this week with a little bit of cloudy and dreary conditions out there, but at least we had the nice weather over the weekend. The weekend was absolutely stunning. We had tons of sunshine. Yes, now we do have the cloud cover, but it could be worse. We could be having a little bit more in the way of shower activity out there, which we are going to get eventually today. We are going to have a little bit more rain start to pop up as we head into tonight. We're going to be talking all about that and also talking about if we're going to get the nice weather like what we had over the weekend back within the 7-day forecast. We're going to talk about a lot of stuff today, actually, too, because allergens, yeah, it's a big issue right now. A lot of people have been struggling with it, even though the counts haven't been that high. Now, today is probably one of the highest days that the counts have been for allergens, and we have multiple medium counts. That's why I say that. Terry says good morning. Good morning to you, Terry. I, of course, have Facebook pulled up right here on my phone. I can answer some of y'all's questions that you may have. Feel free to send them my way. I'd be happy to answer them for you. So, first of all, starting with the allergy report, I want to talk about what we have on the board. It's a lot. It's more than what we can fit into our graphic here. We have oak at a medium level, hackberry and mulberry both at a medium level, ash is at a light level, grass is at a light level, and then we have molds at a light level. Now, you may be wondering, wait, molds are at 240. How is that not considered medium? Well, they're all taken into a different, I guess you could say, spectrum, like a different sizing scale. So molds at a 240 is actually considered light. So allergens, still a big issue out there, something we're going to continue to deal with, especially over the next few weeks. We're just getting started with oak. If you weren't on any of our Facebook Lives or any of our updates over the weekend, I had an allergy attack myself on Friday. So it has definitely been getting a lot of people, and it got me as well. So let's jump into the forecast and talk about what we have as far as this week is concerned and what today is going to be like. We've got a lot of cloud cover out there, and to be honest, it's not going to go anywhere. We're going to be sticking around with this all day. There's a look out in northwest San Antonio near the medical center. You look out towards the airport, lots of cloud cover, a little bit warmer there at 62 and 62 out of Calaveras Lake, where you bet more cloud cover. That's going to be the story throughout the day. Lots of clouds, and it's going to keep us cooler than what we had over the weekend, where we had those highs in the 70s and even 80s in a few spots. Today, it's only 72 in George Weston Beeville, 62 in San Antonio. We have 56 in Kerrville, 57 in Fredericksburg, and 55 in Rock Springs. Here's a look at what satellite and radar looks like. You see the thick cloud cover really all across the region. Again, it's not going anywhere, going to stick around. We may even get some patchy drizzle to even light rain out there in some spots, so don't be surprised with that. We do have about a 20% chance for rain today, and those rain chances go up tonight. Looking out across the state of Texas, a lot of heavy rain up by the Red River and up by the Trinity River there in Dallas. They're going to see a lot of shower activity throughout today, more than what we're going to deal with. But we are going to get some increased chances for rain as we head into tonight. We're going to have a lot more thunderstorm activity pop up. Seth is joining us. Seth is one of our loyal viewers here on our Facebook Lives whenever we do these live updates. And Seth is saying, "Hi, Andrew. Tomorrow is Jeopardy tournament, of Champions Day. Don't miss out on it, basically." So we won't, Seth. I'm a lover of Jeopardy myself. I love random facts, and whenever you learn something new from Jeopardy, it's always fun to kind of share it with your friends. I'm a big fan of doing that myself. So here's what we have as far as future clouds and radar is concerned. I want to switch things back over to rain and what we have expecting tonight. Now, we don't expect anything severe, but we do have the chance for something severe. The Storm Prediction Center in Norman, Oklahoma, has put a marginal to slight risk for severe weather to our north. Not even close to Austin. It's actually going to be up towards Temple and Killeen. That's where the threat for severe weather kind of cuts off. But you're going to notice in some of our weather models, there may be a strong storm or two for us. First of all, let's get through today. By 5:30 p.m., still seeing that possibility for a few showers. So again, you want to bring the umbrella with you wherever you go today, just because you're going to have the chance for a brief shower or two. But if you forget it, don't worry. You can almost bat your eyes and miss it. If you're a motorcycle rider, if you're trying to dodge the shower activity this afternoon, just give it 10, 15 minutes. The shower activity should chill out, and you should be able to get home just fine. So Just a heads up if you're in a convertible where it's not easy to put the roof back up. Any of those types of things. So moving towards 8:30 p.m., notice still a lot of shower activity out there. Keep an eye on that timeline in the top right corner of your screen. Once we get to 11 p.m., look at the hill country. I'm going to go ahead and circle this area too. Off towards Rio County, into Kerr County, and into Gillespie County. That's going to be where we have a little bit of thunderstorm activity starting to pop up. We're going to watch these storms make their way off to the east. Now, we're going to have a lot of rumbles of thunder probably from these. If this does happen, we may end up in a situation where these thunderstorms never develop. We had that situation happen the last couple of times we thought there could be strong to severe storms. And I'm willing to bet why the National Weather Service decided to back off, or excuse me, not the National Weather Service, the Storm Prediction Center in Norman, Oklahoma decided to back off and keep the severe risk further on off towards our north, where the ingredients are a little bit better for severe storms. So again, possibility for a few strong storms though tonight. If this does happen, this is what it could look like. Continuing through the timeline, by 12:30 a.m., still seeing those thunderstorms really develop over the hill country, making their way into Bandera County and into Kerrville and through Fredericksburg. Then into Kendall County on Bernie's doorstep at 1:30 a.m., continuing to shift off to the east, maybe even into far northwest portions of Bexar County. You notice those areas of pink. That could be where we could have some damaging winds, maybe even some large hail at times. And again, this is just what one of the weather models is showing. I just want to give you an update that this could happen, but this could very well end up just being a little bit of shower activity tonight, like what we had in the last few events. Basically, what I'm trying to let you know is have a way to receive weather alerts throughout this evening, something that could wake you up in case there is a severe storm that's moving through. The KENS 5 app, we, of course, can keep you updated with the KENS 5 app, and you can get alerts to your phone whenever a strong to severe storm is moving through. But I always like to say have multiple ways to receive alerts. If you have a weather radio, that can be great too. Anything that can alert you to strong storms moving through the region. And make sure everything's charged. If you have a power outage, you want to make sure that everything's charged so you can use it in case you need to make a phone call, in case you need a flashlight. Make sure that you have everything ready to be ready for thunderstorms in case they do happen. By 3:30 a.m., these storms will be collapsing. Still possibly some strong winds with them when they move through Floresville, Seguin, Gonzales, and then over into even portions of Bastrop County, and then moving towards LaGrange. These continue to kind of shift to the southeast as we head throughout the morning. And by the time you wake up on Tuesday, my work week is a little different. Friday is typically my Monday, and so everything kind of gets switched around. But for Tuesday morning at 6 a.m. when you're waking up, maybe a few lingering showers, but by the time we head into the noon hour, it'll be clear out there, a lot of sunshine, and it should be nicer weather. We are going to have a little bit of cloud cover move through as we head through Tuesday afternoon, possibly a partly cloudy sky, but look at the temperatures, all the way up into the 80s. It's going to be really nice and warm. I see Megan said she's just joining in. Are we expecting severe weather tonight? Megan, I would say not expecting. There is a low chance, though, that we could have a strong storm or two in the hill country, and that's going to shift across the I-35 corridor. A few of our weather models are picking it up. Not all of them are. And the Storm Prediction Center in Norman, Oklahoma, actually is calling for the severe weather really to stay further to our north. But there is a chance that north of Highway 90, we could have a couple of strong storms. And so I'm just trying to make sure everybody stays ready just in case that does happen. But it could very well end up not happening. That's why I said I just want to make sure you all know in case this does verify and happen. Donna says, good morning. What happened to yesterday's sunshine? Yeah, Donna, we had wind switch more to the south, a little bit stronger, bringing in more moisture, and that means that we end up with more cloud cover. It was so beautiful over the weekend. Meteorologist Megan Massey and I actually took a bike ride on the Mission Reach of the San Antonio Riverwalk, and it was absolutely beautiful. Went out and checked out the San Jose Mission. It was absolutely stunning. Arthur says, where's Bill? Arthur, Bill is off until about 2 p.m. So he's, he'll be back in tonight. You'll see him tonight. Don't worry. Rosa says, is Kerrville getting anything? I just got on here. Rosa, yes, it is possible for Kerrville. So I want to continue through the timeline here and show you all that we're going to see temperatures in the 40s to 50s when you wake up on Wednesday. A little bit of sunshine, a little bit of cloud cover, depending on where you are. If you're closer to the coast, more cloud cover. And that's what we expect for future clouds and radar. I just wanted to finish getting through that before I bump it back. Now, watch the timeline in the top right corner of your screen, everybody. Notice when the storms start to pop up. We could have storms start to pop up near Kerrville by about 12:30 a.m. So that kind of answers your question, Rosa. There's going to be a few storms that are going to be possible tonight. It's not a guarantee. The Storm Prediction Center in Norman, Oklahoma is trying to keep the severe weather further to our north because that's where the ingredients are a little bit better. But we may have some strong storms move through there just after midnight through Kerrville and then continue to shift across to the east across the I-35 corridor by 3:30 a.m. So we're going to watch that real closely. So the first upper level disturbance that moves through tonight into Tuesday morning. That's going to bring the rain chances for tonight. A few non-severe storms are possible, but honestly, there could be a strong storm or two within that as well. I think a majority of the severe weather, though, will stay to our north. Midweek rain is going to happen with our second upper level disturbance. This is going to be Wednesday afternoon through Thursday morning. Light to moderate showers are possible with that. Not looking like any severe weather with that one, but we'll continue to keep a close eye on it in case things change. We still have a few days where model data could flip on us. So we'll watch that closely. And then we move back into a quieter pattern. So over these two events, it looks like we'll get about a half of an inch or less of rain. That's not good. We need a ton more rainfall because remember, for March, we're still at only 0.14 of an inch. We're still way behind on rain. We need more rain in order to push back this drought, but it just seems like we're just moving deeper and deeper into it because January and February, they were behind on rain, and looks like March is going to finish up behind on rainfall as well. There's a look at the current drought, moderate to severe drought across much of the area down towards Cotulla. We have even some exceptional drought starting to creep in. The aquifer, of course, is something that has taken a hit from the drought, 658.7 feet today. It has fallen half a foot in the last 24 hours. The 10-day average down to 660.1 feet. I'm willing to bet that by this time tomorrow, we may see stage 1 restrictions put into place. So we'll keep you updated on that. The 7-day forecast shows the 20% chance for rain today. We'll have the 50% chance for rain as we head into tonight. For tomorrow morning, maybe a lingering shower or two right before sunrise, but by the time the sun comes up, things are going to be really quiet. 84 degrees for the high, really warm for Tuesday. And then for Wednesday, in the late afternoon, we're going to see thunderstorms start to develop, and then you're going to see rain chances increase overnight, lingering on for the morning hours on Thursday. Temperatures, 50s for lows, 70s to 80s for highs both of those days. Not too bad. And you see we're back into the 70s and 80s for highs for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday with 40s and 50s for lows. And look at the weekend. Beautiful. Lots of sunshine. Sometimes you get the nice weather whenever you want it. And it looks like we're going to get it just in time for the weekend. I see Deb says, do you have your horticulture hat handy? When is a good time frame to drive into hill country to see those Texas bluebonnets? Deb, I have already seen a few bluebonnets. When meteorologist Megan Massey and I were out for our bike ride yesterday, we saw some down near the San Jose Mission. They were beautiful. They're already starting to spring up out of the ground. I'm going to say that the best time frame to go out there to see them is probably going to be the first or second week of April. And something else I want to say is if you've ever driven out into west of Kingsland, this is a spot where meteorologist Megan Massey and I found a really good bluebonnet field. West of Kingsland, if you go across an area called the Slab and continue up the road for about another mile, you will find a beautiful bluebonnet field. So a little bit of an insider information if you're looking for a good place to see bluebonnets. And that part of the hill country is so beautiful. Driving all the way up to Llano. If you've never been up to Llano, Texas, it is just a stunning area. Beautiful courthouse too. I love the courthouses of the hill country. I'm actually a big fan of architecture. So they're just so beautifully done. And it's interesting to see the type of architecture that you do in this part of the United States. It's just, there's so much influence from other areas. It's just really interesting to me. Anyway, let's continue through the timeline. There's the 7-day forecast. Deb, no problem. Hope you can find a beautiful bluebonnet field yourself. From day 8 through day 14, beyond the 7-day forecast, it looks like above average rainfall could be possible for us, but maybe just slightly above average. So that would be about maybe 3/4 of an inch of rain from day 8 through day 14. That carries us, of course, into the month of April. So maybe April showers will bring us out of drought. We can only hope. And it looks like below average temperatures, which this time of year, don't worry, we're not talking about a freeze. We're talking about temperatures in the 40s maybe for lows and lower 70s to even upper 60s for highs. That could be in the forecast from day 8 through day 14. So that just lets you know, a little bit cooler, but nothing too serious. I see a question here from Vanessa. Will Del Rio get storms? And Vanessa, I do not think so. I think the storms will be to your east if we do end up seeing any of that thunderstorm activity tonight. Remember, that thunderstorm activity may end up not happening at all, but I don't expect it for y'all. Just be prepared in case the thunderstorms do start to spark up. Your Lone Star 3-day forecast showing temperatures in the 60s and 70s to even 80s across the state over the next 3 days, with the exception of Amarillo. Look at that, 39 degrees for Wednesday. They are going to be cold up there in the Panhandle. Thankfully, that cold air is not going to work its way down to our area. We're going to stay warmer. But man, they are going to be cold on Wednesday in Amarillo. They can keep the cold weather if they want. We don't want it down here, that's for sure. Your Texas State Park forecast shows that tomorrow is going to be nicer. We are going to start off the day with a little bit of cloud cover in some spots, maybe up at Government Canyon State Natural Area, but a lot of sunshine expected as we head into parts of the afternoon. I think there is going to be a little bit more cloud cover in some spots, but still not too bad of a day if you wanted to head out and explore some of our beautiful Texas state parks. So as we make our way throughout the next 7 days, again, not a lot of chances for rain. The best chances tonight, and then we're going to have more Wednesday night into Thursday morning. Some important information for y'all to know. KENS 5 will not have a noon show today. Typically, we have a noon show. And we won't have that because of the NCAA tournament going on right now. We aren't going to have a 4 o'clock either. We will have a 5 o'clock show, and today it is going to be an hour long. So typically it's just 30 minutes, but we're going to be on air from 5 to 6 o'clock today because the 6 o'clock show is also going to be taken over by NCAA basketball. Did not mean to say football, basketball. I've already got football on my mind in fall. So NCAA basketball. A lot of fun games out there today. I hope you can maybe watch some of them. And also just know that our programming has changed a little bit for KENS 5 for today. Now, meteorologist Bill Taylor is going to be on tonight with the latest updates to the forecast. Meteorologist Megan Massey is going to have a fun little update on our spring outlook to let you know what we can expect here throughout the months of spring. That was recently released, and she's going to have a fun update on that. I'm going to be filling in for traffic tonight, so I'll be keeping you updated on all the roads. And, of course, Weather Chief Bill Taylor is going to have an update on all of the storms that are going to be possible for tonight during the 5 and 10 o'clock newscast, and he's going to do his own live tonight. So I hope you all can have a wonderful day. Go ahead and get out and enjoy it, even though it is a little bit cloudy. Yes, there are going to be times of drizzle, but shouldn't be too bad of a day out there. Have a wonderful one, and we'll keep you updated on everything right here at KENS 5.